Winter can disrupt our walking routines with the cold weather outside and the short daylight hours. If you live in a place where it's snowing and it's ice, these things can really interrupt your outdoor walking routine. In this video, I'm going to introduce you guys to 10 tips to add some steps to squeeze in some steps into your walking routine when the weather is just not cooperating. If you're new here, I'm Allison, and on the channel, I provide holistic self-care tips for Black women over the age of 50 to empower them to take action to live the life that they desire and deserve, to age gracefully, and to obtain optimal health. So with that said, let's get into the 10 tips on how you could add more steps, creative ways to add more steps to your walking routine when it is cold outside. So, and oh, by the way, I do have some notes here. So if you see me looking down, I'm referring to my notes. So let's get started. Tip number 1, find an indoor walking spot. You can go to the mall or even go to a gallery, a museum. So you can find ways of adding more steps into your day by taking your walking indoors. And then also a lot of recreational centers, senior centers, they might have like an indoor track. So when you can't get outside and walk when the weather's not cooperating, take your steps inside. Go to a local mall or go to a museum or art gallery and get some steps in that way. Number 2 is household chores. Add more steps if you're cleaning up the house. So say, for example, if you're folding up some clothes or you're doing laundry and you're folding up some clothes, instead of maybe taking the basket into the room or to the place where you need to put them up, put the basket or keep the basket, say, in the laundry room or one centralized place, and take your time, and instead of taking the towels in one hand and maybe underclothes in the other, just put the towels up, then come back and get the underclothes. So incorporate taking more steps while doing your household chores, or vacuuming up the floor. Maybe vacuum more often during the week than you normally would during the winter times. But you can add more steps by incorporating into just household chores that you have to do. The number 3 thing is there are indoor walking videos. You can just go on YouTube or go to Google and just key in indoor walking routines. There are tons of videos that's available. So just walk in place or find those videos where you can easily get in 20 minutes of a walking indoors by following a walking routine video. The next thing is designing an indoor walking course in your house, especially if you have stairs, if you have stairs, you have a garage, several rooms in your house. Just create an indoor walking circuit in your house and walk for 20 minutes. If you live in a say a high rise or a building, walk up and down the hallways, walk the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Just create a circuit in your building that you live in. Also, if you're still going out for work on your lunch break, walk up and down stairs. Don't take the elevators. Don't take the escalators. If you have to go out and go shopping, another thing that you can do is park as far away from the entrance of wherever you're going, so you can get more steps in by parking further away from the entrance to a building that you're going to, and that's another way of you can squeeze more steps into your walking routine. Maybe consider buying a mini stepper. I own a mini stepper and I use it. I use it a lot, especially if I can't get outside or I'm short on time. I will get on the mini stepper. That's one way for you to get in more steps. And if you like, if you're not familiar with the mini stepper, just let me know in the comments if you'd like for me to just illustrate on how to use the mini stepper. As I mentioned, I use it a lot. Mine's come with some resistant bands. I use the bands as well as some weights. So I just turn on a movie or watch TV in steps. So consider maybe purchasing a mini stepper, and I'll also put the link to the brand that I use. So if you're interested, again, if you're interested, I can just create a short video on how to really use the mini stepper properly. Just let me know in the video and I got you. All right, the next thing on my list is, and I think I mentioned this earlier, is taking the stairs and elevator, taking the stairs instead of the elevator and escalator. Those are other ways that you can get some steps in. I also mentioned parking further away from your, if you're out running errands, you have to go to the grocery store, just park as far away as possible from the entrance of the building. And the final thing, the final item on my list is to dance it out. So put on your favorite music, your favorite song, or turn the radio on, put on a playlist and just dance and march around in place for 20 minutes. This is also a great way of getting in some extra steps in the video. And before I wrap it up, let me stop for a second and ask you, so what are some of the ways, if you're a walker, outdoors walker, and you don't like to go outside during the, when it's cold, or just when the weather doesn't allow, but you want to get your steps in, what are some of the creative ways that you're doing to make sure that you're getting your steps in either day, every day? Or are you following any of these tips? Have you incorporated some of the things that I mentioned? Are you doing those things as well? Or if not, just share in the comments some of the things that you're doing to make sure that you're getting your steps in when the weather is just not cooperating. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this video up. If you're still here, I really do appreciate you. And I thank you so much for watching this video. Also, somewhere on the screen, I will share a playlist of some other health and wellness tips, some other things that you can do during the winter time to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So I'll include it, as I mentioned, somewhere in this video. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I read all of my the comments and I respond back. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you receive an alert when a new video is ready. Take care of yourself. Bye.